So back around like my sophomore year of high school, I started getting to like YouTube seriously as part of his community. I started engaging with it more, like as you would with like a celebrity, because I found more YouTubers accessible, and I eventually fast to realize they're just people. Sometimes they're good, sometimes they're bad, sometimes they're just fuckers like the rest of us. But yeah, during my sophomore year, I was really into this YouTuber, PewDiePie. I was like a PewDiePie fanboy, like instantly became overnight. Like, back when I was younger, I knew who he was. He's like generally around my vicinity of what YouTubers I'm watching, like Smosh and Markiplier and such. And I knew who he was. I was not into like his earlier content, like that. Like I watched a couple of videos, but I never went on to like fully subscribe, and I just sort of like did my own thing. I sort of let him be until like around the whole YouTube subscriber wars happen. I'm basically like sorting out the timeline as it is. There are thousands of videos that explain it way better than I could. But to summarize, there was this channel called T Series, which was a Indian corporate channel with Indian music and everything. And for some reason, and to this day I still don't know, it suspiciously got so many subscribers overnight. And it was basically gonna be eclipsing PewDiePie as a channel subscriber to become the number one subscribed YouTube channel. And as a whole, the whole YouTube collective community all decided to came together from YouTubers old and new, coming together to show their support for PewDiePie. And this became the great YouTube subscriber race, or YouTube subscriber war, whatever you like to call it. And it was honestly just glorious. Everybody has fun. Some money was made for charity. It did have low points and did have its high points. But overall, it was like a good experience to be part of that community at the time. And nothing like it has come since. Like, nowadays, YouTube is just sort of like a shit show, both on the site and what current users are now popular. Because now the older YouTubers nowadays are just like doing their own things as they should. They are like so disinterested in YouTube as a whole. They pretty much do it as a hobby again, like they did in the first place. So that's honestly cool to see. But I'm getting off track here. What I really want to show that this is, I was really into PewDiePie. I became a PewDiePie fanboy overnight. I followed him on Twitter when he had a Twitter, Instagram. Obviously, I subscribed to Chords to help support the cause. And I was really into him to a point where I was in my woodshop sophomore class, and they basically told us to do this project for making a. I'm just gonna show you. I made this. This is my PewDiePie door key handle. Like, please. And I tried to mix both the his current logo style and his old one. Obviously, I painted not the right shade of blue. This is the only blue they have, but it's still blue nonetheless. And as you can see around the P, I try to mimic like the red, red, black, blue logo that he was sporting around at the time. The classic Brofist, some door handle keys. The back is completely unpainted, by the way. We got some paint splotches here. And fun fact, I actually had like a burn through the hole. I actually still have like the placement P that I made for this. I have no idea where I put it, but I know I still have it. But yeah, this was basically my tribute to PewDiePie, and I always like imagine like making a Reddit account to like upload this to show my support for PewDiePie. I just never did do that, but I still like to do that nowadays. But yeah, this is sort of something I really hold dear to my heart. I'm still a fan of PewDiePie to this very day. Recently, he just moved to Japan, and I'm glad he is moving forward with his life, not worrying too much about the YouTube game. He just like seems to be doing it as a hobby. Unfortunately, we did lost the war, but it was fun while it lasted. PewDiePie, if you somehow if this gets on your feed, somehow I would like to say how much you are you're still an influence on my life, and I hope you're just doing well, man. Yeah. And yeah, that's about it.